Hello, good evening to you all, and welcome to today's tutorial 2. And today we're going to be looking at our first design in Photoshop. So let's quickly open our Photoshop. The version we're using is the Photoshop portable. So we open it. Yet alright, I believe each and everyone is able to identify what we learned yesterday. I'm referring to the tools in Photoshop, as well as the menus. So today we're going to look at how to use some of these tools to create a design content in Photoshop. Okay. All right. So these a sample of some of my previous works using the Photoshop portable. I actually don't use this most of the time working because of how large the version of the file I'm using it. That is why I sent the portable so we can all use. So the last time we looked at one menu which is called the file. Now when you click on the file, you see sub menus appearing like new, open, browse and bridge, open as, and the rest. Alright, for the sake of today's tutorial, we're going to design our first design. So let's click on new. Now over here is the name. So let's give a name to our project. So let's say first Photoshop project. Mostly Photoshop is shorted as PS. Alright, now this is where we choose our size. So you can see this is the preset. So over here, preset is on international paper. Alright, so right from here we choose the size of our international paper. Yesterday we focused on only the A4. So you can, as well as you can choose the A6 size, A5, A3, the B, or the DL. The DL is mostly for envelopes, designing stuff like envelopes. And you can as well custom your own image. When you want to custom your image, you click on custom. Alright, you can also use a photo paper, but for the sake of today's tutorial, let's just focus on A4. Alright, and this is the width, the height, and then the unit is in millimeters, and this is where we choose the resolution. Now note this, in Photoshop, anytime you are dealing with a small size project, make sure that your resolution is high. Okay, when you are dealing with a large size project, you reduce the resolution. Otherwise, when you're not using high spec machine, it's going to run your system slow. So with this resolution I'm using here, this is 300. You can even see the size of my project over here, 24.9 megabyte. Now let's do something. When I increase it, the size increases. So let's say 8,000, right? Have you seen the size? This is 17.3 gig. That's a lot of space, right? So let's go by 300. So mostly when you're dealing with small size projects, reduce the resolution, increase the resolution like 300. Yeah, so you're dealing with like 10 by 10 feet, you can reduce the resolution to about 100 or 75 That's the resolution. And this is the color mode we're choosing. Now our design is in RGB. Alright, so let's choose RGB. We'll talk about this later. And this is the background. Okay. Mostly I go with white. You're going to see this after I'm done with setting up the page. Alright. Mostly I go with white. You can also go with the with a background color, a transparent color. A transparent means it doesn't give it any color at all. It's transparent, so you can choose to give it your color. And this is a color profile. We'll talk about this later, but for now let's go with the RGB. So we're going with the square pixels. So now let's click on OK. Alright, so you can see that our page is open, and this actually looks like an A4 sized page, and it is an A4 sized page. Alright, so let's pause this video whilst we continue in the next video.